Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, and in today's Ferocious Cup deep dive we're going to be going over Vaporeon. And just like the other deep dives, in the first half of the video we're going to be going over the basics of Vaporeon, and in the second half we're going to be going over all three shield scenarios, so stay tuned. Alright everyone, so in this video we're going to be going over Vaporeon, and just like Umbreon and Suicune, it is a monotype Pokemon. In fact, a lot of the Pokemon in this cup are monotype, so that's pretty interesting compared to a lot of the other cups where it's all, dual type to try to cover the weaknesses of the type being asked for in the cup. So that's interesting. And Vaporeon is a water-type Pokemon, just like Suicune before it, but it has a lot of different move sets than Suicune, so let's go over those. First of all, its fast attack, you're going to want to use Water Gun. Water Gun is a hard-hitting attack that gives pretty decent energy gain, and water is going to be super effective against ground and fire. So you have choices here. Just like Umbreon, another part of the Eevee family, it has the chance to have Last Resort if you have the Legacy version, but the same as Umbreon before as well, it isn't as necessary as you might think. In fact, we'll be going over that a little bit in a little while. So you're going to want Aqua Tail for sure. Aqua Tail is a really low energy move. It costs 35 energy, I believe, and Water Gun gives you 3 energy per hit at half second hits per auto. Yeah, I said that weird. Anyways, so you can also have Hydro Pump if you want. So if you don't have the Last Resort version, you're going to want to use the Hydro Pump version, and it's going to work the same as Suicune with Hydro Pump, as in sometimes you'll want to bait, but if in the shield down scenarios, you can just literally throw out a Hydro Pump and it's going to do a massive amount of damage since it's such a high cost charge move. So a PvP perfect IV is going to be 1 attack, 15 stamina, 15 defense, and if you have that, you're going to get to level 18 with it to max it out. And lots of people have a ton of EVs. I know I have a ton saved up. I don't think I have any Vaporeon with Last Resort. In fact, I'm pretty sure. So I had to trade to get my Last Resort Umbreon, and I definitely only have the Jolteon with Last Resort on my own. So I'll probably be going the Aqua Tail Hydro Pump route. And like I said, you really don't lose that much, and we'll go over that actually just right now. So Hydro Pump as an alternative to Last Resort, which is a legacy move, it has the same wins for the 0 and 1 shield scenarios, and you lose just a few matches in the 2 shield scenario if you don't have the Last Resort versus the Hydro Pump. So you really don't lose that much. It probably isn't going to matter at all. I'm definitely not going to try too hard to get Last Resort. If someone has it, sure, I'll go for it, or I'll try to trade with someone that wants to, but I'm going to stick with the Hydro Pump, I think. So, like Suicune before, water has weaknesses to grass and electric types, and it has a resistance to ice, fire, water, and steel. So a lot of the notable bad matchups are the electric types, same as Suicune. So that's going to include Pachirisu, Raichu, Raikou. But it does actually lose to the 2 big Pokemon in this cup right now, Suicune and Vaporeon, as well as Sheldon, I think is the name. And its notable wins are the things that water is pretty much super effective against, so it's going to, or things that it resists in general, and it's going to be Nidoking, Nidoqueen, Torkoal, Alolan Marowak, Larion, Donphan, and Piloswine. Alright, so let's go over the shielding scenarios. So for Vaporeon in the 0 shield scenario, you're going to want to just go straight Aqua Tail against all of these, and it's going to be, you're going to do well against or you're going to win against Larion, Alolan Sandshrew, Nidoking, Nidoqueen, Pillow Alolan Marowak, Donphan, and Alolan Raticate, as well as, and I couldn't fit it in, but I decided to draw these equal signs, as well as you're going to be beating the Skuntank, Torkoal, and Granbull. So in the one shield scenario, you're going to win against all of these same ones. You're going to want to go the straight Aqua Tail. And then in the one shield scenario also, you're going to do well against Bibarel. And but this one is actually IV dependent. It's so close of a matchup. It's like 1 and 2 HP on either side, depending on IVs. So if you see them in there, unless you have really good IVs, I wouldn't count that as an auto win. If you have something better in the back against it, maybe you can switch into that. Otherwise, yeah, so that's how that's going to play out. And then in the 2 shield scenario, you're going to beat all of the same things that you beat in the 0 shield scenario. Along with that, you're also going to pick up the Lickitung matchup, and you actually beat Bibarel by a decent amount. It's not going to be close anymore. You're actually just winning that scenario. So I put also on the side the number of auto attacks it's going to take you, or number of water guns it's going to take to hit each of these charge attacks. So like 12 water guns gets you to 1 Aqua Tail, 19 water guns gets you to Last Resort, and 25 water guns is going to get you to Hydro Pump. So that's all you need to know for Vaporeon. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you like these deep dives and want to see some more. We still have quite a few that we want to get out there, and I'll be working on those as fast as I can. So thanks everyone for watching.